What's up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas, fan of one here, and today we are going to be doing another Transformer figure review. And yeah, y'all know it, y'all know exactly what time it is. It is time for the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class animated Bumblebee. That's right, it's time. It's time for the Bumblebee. It's time for, you know, it's time for, Mr. Speedy Zoom, whatever the heck they called him in the animated show. I can't remember exactly everything they did, but anywho, yay, I finally got my animated Bumblebee. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. Now, in terms of the packaging, I mean, I'm still not happy with the fact that it's just this empty thing here. I really want Hasbro to bring back the windows for the packaging. Like, I mean, we got a glimpse of it in Legacy Evolutions, but we never, or not Legacy Evolutions, the Legacy Wave 2, excuse me. And y'all know what we're going to do. We're going to remove him off to the side, and we're going to take a look at this box. But, like I said, no window there, not happy. I love this artwork for animated Bumblebee. This was what sold me on buying this figure. This figure just beautifully just demonstrates what Legacy is, what this line is trying to do specifically. But on the back here, you've got your product here, and we are going to show these off, but there is a hidden detail that it does not show you on the box, and I'm so glad they do not call it armorizing, because we also have one more review coming up. We also have the Core Class Boulder Crash, but anywho, there's that with the product in the back. But anywho, so now that we have another deluxe class packaging, we can finish the artwork here for Legacy United. And there you have the Legacy United artwork / poster for this new thing here. So, and I kind of like it, but at the same time, I also wish, I wish there were a few things that they could have done, but anyway. Let's remove the packaging off to the side, and once again, I'm going to bring the figure back on in. And this guy is quite beautiful. I love this little dude. He is just one of those, he's one of those figures that is just like, I wish they could have done this sooner. But at the same time, I'm glad we also have it now. So, anywho, this is basically how he looked in the animated TV show, minus the ports everywhere. And take note, this transformation is kind of reminiscent of the original, what was it? It was like the action it was like you pushed a button and he basically transformed. You just had to straighten out the arms a little bit more, and you had to fold out the feet. That was all you had to do. It was basically Animated's version of a one-step changer. So, but this is basically what he looked like, and it's fairly nice size. It's not terrible. So, now that we've taken a look at him in vehicle mode and all of that, we're going to take a look at his accessories, because he does come with a couple of them. And the first part is his turbo boosters and his stingers. Yes, he comes with his stingers. And I love these stingers. These stingers are beautiful. These stingers are wonderful. I'm very pleased that we have them finally. So, and they do have a peg at the back here, and they do just peg into the turbo boosters at the back, like so. And then these, as per the instructions, you're supposed to just take these and plug them onto the back here. I have the second one already done. And there is a cool feature that we're going to show off with the stingers in robot mode, but we're going to have to wait to get to robot mode to do it. So, but basically, there you have him in vehicle mode. And this kind of was basically how the original animated Bumblebee was packaged. It came with turbo boosters, the original animated Bumblebee. The stingers, they flipped out of his wrists, but they were like these little tiny spindly toothpick looking things, and just, they didn't really fit. Ugh. Anyways, so there he is, and now that we've done that, we're going to get into some scale comparisons. Y'all know we love them scale comparisons. So here he is next to Legacy United Core Class Cheetor. And honestly, I'm like, this would be kind of accurate size. So yeah, here he is next to Core Class Tasmania Kid. Here he is next to our previous Legacy United review. Here he is next to Boulder Crash. Or not Boulder Crash, Magnius, my bad. Boulder Crash is the next review. Not our previous review, our next review. I haven't even reviewed him yet. I picked him up today as of filming this review. So. And finally, we're getting into the animated lineup here. Here he is next to Legacy Evolution's animated Prowl. And finally, here he is next to Legacy United animated Voyager Prime. And honestly, I'm super stoked to get this family photo and to get the entire lineup going. Please, Hasbro, give us Legacy United animated Bulkhead and Ratchet. Please, I beg of you. I need this set back. So, anyways. Now that we've done that, we're going to remove the turbo boosters and stingers and replace them off to the side, and we're going to get into the transformation of this guy. Now, the transformation of this guy is almost dead simple, but like I said, it's very reminiscent of the old transformation from the one-step changer. But take note, it is a little more complicated than that. So, first thing you're going to do is you're going to kind of come to the back section, and you're going to just kind of loosen them up, and you're going to do this. Undo the back piece, and you're just going to flip it up like so. And you're not going to do anything else yet. Then you're going to come to these sections here, and you're going to untab them. You're going to bring the arm section down, and you're going to bring this hinge here. It's on a double hinge, and then you're going to rotate it in there. Or not a double hinge, it's on a... Well, is it a double hinge? I say that's a double hinge. Do the same thing on the other side here, and just hinge that down like so. Bring the arm down once again, and we'll get the hands and arms done real quick. Just fold out the hands. Just fold out the hands like so, and take the door pieces and just close them up. And then after we're done with that, we're going to come to the front here, and we're going to just lift this up like I said, and we're going to basically make sure that the arms can then rotate back out this way, just to get everything out of the way for now. You're going to bring this all the way down like so, until you hear it click into place, and then you're going to rotate the waist 180, and then you can bring the arms back down and straighten them out and rotate and basically you can straighten out the arms is my point. You can straighten it all out, straighten all the shoulders out, straighten the arms out, and there you go. And then you're going to come to this chest piece. You're going to bring it down, fold it up. There is a tab piece right here that's going to go into the slot here into the clear plastic chest. Beware of stress marks at that. Then you can take the backpack, fold this piece back up, and then there's two pieces here that are going to go into those little spots right there. And you're just going to friction it all in like so. And now we can work on the legs, which you're going to split right down the middle. And then you're going to take this piece and this back piece, open it up. Going to take this, fold that out, and then you're going to rotate it around. Then you're going to fold down the foot. And if this will be nice to me today, you can flip out the heel spurs. And then close up that panel like that. And then you have a leg all done. Do the same thing on the other side. Open up the panel. Fold out that piece, rotate this upward, bring down the foot. Okay, this is where that toothpick comes into play. Terrible, terrible toothpick. Fold out the heel spur, close up that gap, straighten it all out like so, and then going to take the turbo boosters and we're going to remove the stingers off of them really quickly. But with the turbo boosters, we're going to place them back here, and we will show off what the stingers do in robot mode here in just a minute. But just for the look, here we go. Here is animated universe Bumblebee in his robot mode, and I totally dig this. I totally dig this. This is like something that I've been like very, very much waiting for. And really quick, can we just get a good look at this head sculpt here? Look, whoever designed this, You seriously, I don't understand whoever is designing these animated figures. You guys are killing it right now. You guys are killing it. Look at that, look at that smirk from Bumblebee. Like he's trying to go head to head with the Blue Racer. Like seriously, look at that. Now we need a core class, sorry, Sumdac. And we need a Voyager class animated Ratchet, and we need a Leader class animated Bulkhead. So please, Hasbro, please. So, anywho, I did say we were going to take a look at something the Stingers do in robot mode, and we are. So, really quickly, you're going to bring your Stingers back in, and you're going to take them, and you may notice that there's a peg and a port on one of them. You're going to marry the two halves together like so. I'm going to clip them in. And by the way, when you do clip them in, this does become effects parts compatible. Just be aware of that. And we're going to remove this off to the side now for just a brief second. And we're going to come back to the hands here. And you're going to come to the hands. You're going to open up this panel here. And you may notice that there is an angular piece going on inside there. You're going to flip the hands back around. Then you're going to take them, rotate them at the bicep, angle them inwards, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to open this panel up and close up the hands like so. Close that back up, bring this up around, rotate it at the bicep, and then you're going to bring these two, you're going to bring the arms and hands, they're going to bring the hands kind of together like so, kind of like the way I have them oriented right there. And then you're going to bring your two little stinger pieces back in. And they do have ports on them. They do have little ports in there. And you're going to seriously peg them into those ports. So that way... Whoa. Okay. This usually goes much smoother. Okay. So that way that one goes there. And then this one goes in here. And then you bring the arms up, and now Bumblebee has his arm stingers, and if only we had a shock piece that came for this. Oh, then it would just be perfect. But actually, wait a second. Hold on. I'm stealing this from Animated Prime. Ready? Okay, it's very loose, but it is effects piece compatible, but it's just very loose. Yeah, I can totally see that happening. That's awesome. I'm excited. So whoever designed this at Hasbro, you deserve it. You really do deserve it. And you can totally split them, and I mean, it doesn't really look all that well. You would have to have the hands like facing outwards, but he does have the dual stingers on his hands, but it just doesn't look right. So, but we're going to take these back and we're going to place them into the turbo boosters. I'm going to flip the hands back out just for the final thoughts and the final analysis of the figure itself. So I'm going to remove that, rotate the arms back around. I'm going to fold this up. We're going to rotate this back around. And you can just close this back up, rotate that on the bicep. And by the way, his hands do completely rotate. So, like, they put a lot of thought into this one little figure. This is why I'm, like, super stoked to be bringing this figure to you guys on screen right now. So, now that he's in robot mode and we've taken a look at his weapon features, let's get him into scale comparisons and finish this wonderful, wonderful review. So, here he is next to Core Class Legacy United Cheetor. Here he is next to Core Class Tasmania Kid. And honestly, if he was to be a Core Class and he was to be a Deluxe Class, I think they would have chosen him, I still think they would have chosen him to be the Deluxe Class. Here's next to Magnius, his wave mate. And finally, let's get the family portrait going on here. And we'll bring in Prime here for the final Judgment here, and where is this? Here it is. There we go. And there you have the current Legacy United animate, or the Legacy animated figures going on here. And truth be told, shaky start, you nailing it, knocked it out of the park. Like, I can't even believe that we're getting animated figures in 2024 and 2023 and 2024. Like, I seriously cannot believe that. But I'm very, very pleased with how this is going. So now we got to finally rank this little dude. So if we're going to rank Bumblebee, and we got to find a spot to rank him, I'm going to give him the same ranking I gave this guy, and it's going to be an almost perfect 10. The only reason why it's not going to be a complete perfect 10 is because you don't have the option to keep the dual stingers stabilized and straight, but I'm sure some third-party company will come in and make an attachment for it. And that's my one complaint. One complaint out of all of it. So, anywho, I'm going to rank it a 9. I'm ranking it a 9. Actually, no, 9.5. That's the only ranking I'm going to give it, as a 9.5. And I think it deserves it. They totally got the grin correct. They totally got the head sculpt correct. They got the body type correct. They got the car mode correct. That's something that you just can't fit. You just can't, if you screw this up, then you're going to screw up animated altogether. And this was not a screw up. I feel this was a complete success. Shaky start. I'm still not a fan of that head sculpt. But anywho, I give it a 9.5, and my one gripe with it, like I said before, is the clear plastic for the stress marks, and I suppose there could be a little bit more paint on the feet, but I really don't care. It's still, you still know this is animated Bumblebee. So, anywho, that's my review for the Transformers Legacy United Animated Universe Deluxe Class Bumblebee, and this is Thomas Fana 1 saying, do not forget to check out Planet Toys, a world built by collectors, where if you check out with them now and you sign up with them, you can get yourself a 10% off your very first order with them. We are getting in some new product within this next month, so please be aware for that. And also do not forget to check out Optination Reviews, Beastman Reviews, Jordy's Rail Videos, Patrick with a Y, iStar552, Bravely GG, and Take Along Productions. I know that all do some amazing work. I apologize. I had a brain fart there. I seriously was having a moment there. But anyways, this is Thomas Fana 1 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.